I Got the Hell Out does contain explicit content that might not be suitable for some listeners, such as children, those that easily get offended, and we do recommend that listeners at work put your earbuds in if you have coworkers around.
And if you like the show, please spread the word by telling as many people as you can. Would also appreciate if you would subscribe, rate, hopefully with 5 stars, and review the podcast on iTunes. You can find us there as well as on Stitcher and Overcast. You can follow us on Twitter at WasInACult, on Facebook at I Got the Hell Out, and on Instagram at I Got the Hell Out with an underscore after each word. You can contact us through our website at IGotTheHellOut.com.
Hi guys, it's Deb.
And Laura.
And it's another exciting episode of I Got the Hell Out. And a very happy belated birthday to you. It was
Thank you.
Friday.
It was Friday.
Every time I thought about it, I couldn't text. I couldn't put it on Facebook. I couldn't put it on I Got the Hell Out.
That's okay.
And then I woke up the next morning and I texted you. And of course,
That's okay. I missed leap day by 1 day. I was born in a leap year.
Wow, you'd only be like, how old then? Like,
oh, shit.
Like 12 or 13?
Something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, I missed it by 1 day.
And so you should have done anything you were going to do stupid that would be like on social media because it'll only pop up every 4 years on this day.
Exactly.
However many years ago.
Exactly.
So, I listened to last week's episode as I always do.
Uh-huh. Did you find a problem?
Well, I included Mexico as like part of the United States.
Oh God, did you? I didn't even catch that.
I was on a rant about where my ex-mother-in-law was like doing her scamish poem thing.
Oh yeah.
And
how did you word it?
I don't know, but I anyway, yeah.
Sorry. Well, I didn't catch it, so there
Mexico
you go.
is not part of the United States. Hi,
you
Mexico.
You meant to say North America, right?
Yes,
See,
I did.
Go with that. Run with
because
that.
I knew some of those magazines went into Canada and other places, and I was on a full-out coffee buzz, I think.
Just go with North America. That's what you meant.
North America is what I meant. Okay. Took my mom to Cats. It was awesome.
Oh, I saw that picture.
Yes.
How was it? You guys were close.
4 rows back. We were inhaling the smoke from when Deuteronomy takes Grisabella up and she's gone.
Get out.
We were inhaling the smoke.
That's close.
Oh my God, yes. And we had children in front of us, so that was nice. No tall people.
You know what? It always sucks when you see someone tall like going into the row in front of you, and you're like, just don't get in front of me.
Oh no, we had little tiny people in front of us.
Very
and
nice.
Of course, the cats run around the audience, and of course they all stopped to play with the little kids in front of us. So we got a real good, and we had aisle seats. And
sounds pretty damn good.
Ooh, excuse me. Anyway, shout out to your mom. Thank you for the memories. A shout out to a Tanya C. She spent 11 years in the cult I was in. 1 more year than me.
Whoa.
And we've been texting a little bit, but...
now, have you been friends with her this whole time, or did you guys just hook up? Or
no.
What?
From the math I've done, she left in 2019, which is last year.
Oh, my gosh.
So...
Ooh,
that means
she has some good stuff to tell you, I'm sure.
She joined in 7, 8.
Wow.
And I had been gone for 4 or 5 years by that point.
Right.
So, yeah, keep on reaching out to me, girl. A heartfelt thank you goes out to a Jennifer M. I'm going to write her a letter, and she'll know why.
Alrighty. And
if it's okay, then I'll share who she is.
Okay.
But I really appreciate it. I don't even know if she listens to us, but thank you so very much. And we're going to give out some love, hugs, and some healing vibes and shit, whatever you do, to an ex-member, Ray. Mm-hmm. He went in for a triple heart bypass.
Oh, my God.
I only had to have 2, which, I mean, is still icky, but better.
1 less icky.
I'm still friends with his wife, and she was letting us know how everything was going, but the realization of if they were still in the cult, Ray would be dead.
Oh, absolutely. Because they would have like told him to like sprinkle some,
Sniff lavender.
right,
Put this in the
sprinkle
crack of
some
your
whatever.
butt.
Yeah, exactly.
Pray. Here's your little prayer. I don't even know how much they charge for those little tiny. Remember, God
Oh
smells
yeah,
your
stick
prayers.
this on your forehead.
Yeah, and then you have to burn it.
Yeah, because God smells your prayers.
God smells your prayers. Anyway, love you guys. Good healing to you, Ray, and glad you're still alive.
Yeah.
And a very heartfelt thank you to Ash. She works with me. She asked me like months ago. She's like, and the people I work with play a variety of music.
Okay.
And she's like, of everything I've ever heard played down here, I've never seen you get in your groove. Like you'd be singing along with it, or maybe
you.
Me.
Okay.
Okay. And yesterday at work, didn't realize it was her, but she put on just general 80s music.
There you go.
And man, I was like, I went up to her after like the fourth or fifth song, and I'm like, this is my groove. And that's when she informed me that she just put on some random 80s channel.
I thought you were it was gonna be that Anchor song.
No.
Was it pirate rock or pirate? What is it?
It was pirate metal.
There. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say that, and I was really gonna laugh.
Fuck you with an anchor.
Exactly.
But yeah, and I got invited out after work, so I went home when I was done working, and I wrote the show.
And then you went out.
And then I went to the bottom of my hill, and it was really cool because like most of the people I work with was there.
Oh,
I
nice.
took Brother Bob with me. He was quite drunk when I picked him up.
Oh, good Lord.
He just kind of sat in the corner and watched. It was funny.
You propped him up in the corner.
I propped him up in the corner.
Was he sitting on the floor in the corner, or was he on a chair at least?
He was on a bar stool.
Okay, just
at a
propped in the corner.
table, but in the corner.
Like with a dunce hat on, like they used to do in the old days.
Everybody else was at the bar, and anyway, I would wander over every once in a while.
See if he's still alive.
He was still alive. I ended up taking him home at one point and convinced him I was ready to go home, and then I just went back down to the bar.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
Oh my gosh.
love you, brother.
Kool-Aid recipe.
Oh shit! How far in are we? Only 7 minutes
That's
plus.
okay. That's okay. At least we remembered. Right?
Okay. Yes. This comes from a Jason K. And I graduated with him. He was at the reunion.
With your electric chair.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's for Star Trek fans.
Okay.
Now, let me tell you, my asshole father, Star Trek was his favorite fucking program.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay. And when VCRs came out, I'm that old. I lived before VCRs.
You and me both, my friend. You and me both.
You ever see on Facebook, how old are you? And yeah, anyway, I lived before VCRs.
I remember the day we got our VCR.
I remember the day we got our VCR too, and I was not allowed to touch it until even after I moved. Okay.
Hell, I remember the day we got cable. How old is that? Come on.
We're not gonna go there. I remember the day we got a color TV. Okay.
Yep. You know what? I'm right there with you on that one. Yeah.
Okay. Back to Star Trek. That was Asshole Dad's favorite freaking program.
Okay.
You had to be quiet.
Oh, geez.
Couldn't talk.
So did he start taping them with the VCR?
Yes. That was the reason he bought the VCR.
To tape Star Trek.
To tape Star Trek and to own every episode.
Gotcha.
To hell with the rest of us. Okay?
Right.
And I wasn't allowed to touch it, so screw you, Bill. Back to
the Kool-Aid
Star
recipe.
Trek Kool-Aid recipe. It's called Romulan Ale.
Okay.
And I'm assuming this shit kicked your ass.
Okay.
I've been texting him back and forth in Messenger, and he takes a lot of pictures, and he's doing some historical shit, and I'll have to show it to you.
Okay.
Aerials from like the 80s when his dad was flying in planes and stuff.
Ooh, nice.
Nifty shit. Back to Romulan Ale. It is equal parts Bacardi 151, Everclear,
Oh, Lord.
Blue Curaçao.
Curacao?
Yeah, that stuff. I couldn't remember how to say it.
So you just went for it.
I just pronounced it like everybody else. Y'all can laugh at me all you want. And some berry blue Kool-Aid drizzled in there to taste.
Oh, so just a little bit of Kool-Aid.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Well, you got the Everclear. You know.
In Bacardi 151.
It's all downhill.
It's, yeah. Anyway, he gave me he obviously has drank this because he has some kind of light up martini glass that he's drinking this concoction out of.
So he's not messing around. He's serious.
He's serious.
He is serious.
Yeah, and I will have to type up the, who are we kidding? I'm gonna have to write the ingredients out in a post and put the picture. I have to figure out how to get the picture from my messenger though.
Gotcha.
Anyway, it'll happen. I swear. Oh, and look, I got a extra long stabby stick now.
You got a stabby stick in your hair.
Extra long. I was looking for something.
I see that. Was that a knitting needle?
No, it's not a knitting needle. It's for one of my other hair things.
How funny would that be? That'd be a damn long stabby stick if you stuck a knitting needle in there.
Hey, man, old ladies are dangerous.
Oh, they'll stab your eyes out.
Oh, and I had to order more bumper stickers. They're in.
Oh, cool.
So,
okay.
Do you need any more to pass out?
I'll take a couple.
Okay. Invite to anybody who lives in that town, around that town. Just send me, a self-addressed stamped envelope, and I will send you a bumper sticker. If you can get a picture of yourself parked outside the press room. People especially Brandon and Amber, if you guys could get a picture of yourselves outside of the gates wearing your t-shirt, if you're ever passing through,
that would be pretty spectacular.
That would be spectacular.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what to say. I did throw it out there. I showed you the picture that I painted that was at the front gates.
Yes. And
it's long gone from the weather or whatnot, and it's been replaced with a big-ass buffalo bullshit thing, right?
Because now they're on to buffaloes.
An ex-member contacted me and let me know, do you know who started it before me? Remember, I said my theory was it was somebody who probably left.
That what?
That drew the actual...
Oh, but then you painted...
It was started to be painted.
Right, okay.
I was given the materials and brushes, and of course I had to upgrade some shit because I really wasn't given much of anything.
Okay.
But guess who drew that?
Who?
The bitch I love to hate's husband.
Oh, how about that?
I really didn't put two and two together because his stepdad actually was the one who designed the Praise and Raisins. Remember, we discussed them way back.
Oh, well, how can you forget the Praise and Raisins?
And I actually went through all of the photos that we've posted over the past couple of years doing this. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to have to redo the Praise and Raisins.
You got to repost them.
Especially the two women who I don't know who they are. And they're in sunglasses and they're homemade little raisin costumes.
Uh-huh. Doesn't get any better than that.
Oh, shit. Anyway, anybody who wants to be, sporting a bumper sticker or something in that
T-shirt,
town,
something.
Surrounding towns, P.O. Box 284, Oakdale, PA 15071. That's all there is to it. Mm-hmm. Self-addressed stamped envelope will get you a bumper sticker for that town. So, yeah. Use them responsibly is all I can tell you. Okay? And where are we going now?
What do you have in that book?
Okay. We talked about that already. I posted a picture last week of myself, my pedophile father-in-law, my not even year-old oldest son, my nephew, and sort of people in the background, right? And now, there was an ex-member that commented on that, and I would like to read what he said, if that's all right with you.
What if I said no?
I'd do it anyway. Okay, hold on.
So this is what, an ex-member, you said?
An ex-member. He was a child member. Oh,
okay.
And back to the sign. I asked why this particular person who was an elder never finished what they started. And I was told that, his role was just beginning to be defined. Because
Okay.
the whole thing is a game, it's an act, it's getting people in, getting them to stay.
Okay.
So I guess, he had been there long enough that he was getting new roles.
Okay.
So, yeah, and the bitch I love to hate, she actually, she did wear a feast mask. Like, she was so nice, to new people. And,
Right.
I try to make friends with everybody, and I knew she lived on the grounds and she lived there, and I like to be friends with everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I said something about coming back, that we would be coming back. And I remember the smile she gave me, and she's like, "Oh, I know you'll be back."
Oh, that's creepy.
In retrospect, yes, but in it happening, it was kind of like, "Oh, we're family," But then when you move there, you're not part of her little clique.
Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah. Back to what this ex-member was. Okay. He said, mask or not, I know that face. My ex-father-in-law, remember, had a little death symbol on him?
Yep.
Okay. And I asked him if I could, share this. And his name is Shamar.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, dude. And he shares with his local group at a pub.
Okay.
I love pubs. That's why I work at one. And he writes, my last interaction with this asshole was not good. He was, here we go with those loose quotes, counseling me as a 14-year-old kid after having a particularly violent interaction with the guy my mother married. And the things he told me were not only shitty, but damaging. I suffered from it for a long time.
Wow.
And I'm so sorry. I hope you're healing. I remember you so vividly. Certain people stick out in your head. And I loved the kids and the young people when I was there. And of course, I'm a kid at heart. I still carry snacks. How often do I bring snacks to your house?
Every damn time.
And I try not to bring in snacks because you can't have gluten.
Something like that.
Yeah, so I don't bring the animal crackers. I do bring caramels. You like caramels.
Yeah.
But I didn't have any of them today.
Well, why not?
Because they all got ate and I haven't been to Walmart yet. Okay. Again, that place damages so many people. I'll have to dig out the photo of the crowd of kids during a Passover, and I think there's about 14 people in the picture and one girl in the background, like doing a photo bomb. But it was all the young guys, the teenagers, and
right,
tweeners, and they just all look so young. But anyway, I'm so sorry that place has damaged so many people, and I don't understand why it's still standing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's so sad.
At one point, I actually tried to keep our family together. Okay. And I was willing to not buy ice cream, not buy the things that are not supposed to come in the house. I'm just not going to that hellhole anymore. I'm not going to classes. I'm not doing it anymore. But I love you. I love our family. Do what you need to do. Hopefully you two will wake up and go, these people are crazy.
Right.
And of course they can't have that because Ken might have actually opened his eyes. And why isn't my wife doing this anymore? Why won't she go? What is wrong?
And then he starts questioning.
Yes. And he can't have that. They can't have that.
Right.
Because it's like believing in Santa Claus. Once you wake up, and it's like anything.
There's no going back.
There's no going back. That even applies for an abusive relationship. One day you're going to go, they're never going to stop hitting me. They're never going to stop abusing me. And you're never going to fall under that illusion again. They can't make you go back to sleep. So counseling, of course, Kenny's still in counseling because I'm Satan's sister. Hi, Satan's sisters. Ain't heard from y'all in a while. And Satan's mister.
And Satan, yeah, that's
Of
right.
course.
There was a mister.
But they counseled him with the scripture that a house divided cannot stand. So if I'm not with you, I'm against you.
Right.
Which is stupid, okay, to begin with, because we're not going to get political here, but whether I like Trump doesn't mean I hate Hillary. Because I like Hillary doesn't mean I hate Trump. It's maybe I hate them both equally. Maybe I think they're both qualified. Anyway, that really bothered me, and that was the start of the divorce proceedings, because I couldn't even just live my life and keep my family. They were giving Kenny an ultimatum, and I know a lot of people there were given an ultimatum about their family.
And that's just so sad that he didn't choose you.
It's not even choosing me. Again, that was the point I was being replaced. Remember?
Okay, right.
That's where Jennifer came in. Young, fresh, just a very much younger version of me. And I'm going to publish a picture lately that I'm holding my youngest son, and he might be 1. And I looked at this picture and I went, "Holy shit, Deb, you look like you're like 10."
Oh, is that the one you showed me?
No, it's this one. So now I'm gonna have to be compelled to do this while we're. Look at that. How old do I look?
Oh, good Lord, you look, you're 12.
Yeah. The picture that I posted of for Kat's birthday. His birthday's 9 days before mine. But one of my best friends remarked, "Holy shit, Deb, you look 12."
You really do.
So, but yeah, I was on the verge of being replaced anyway. And you have to wonder, does he really believe this bullshit? Or does he hide behind the pedophilic values that this place embraces?
Right.
What would your honest answer be?
I don't think he believes it.
That it just gives him
Something to hide behind.
something to hide behind. So, okay, what did I do with my phone?
Probably sitting on it.
No, I'm not. Surprisingly.
Is it in your book? There you go.
It's in my book. It's gonna be one of those days. Hi, Skylar. I'm filling him for him today at work. We're doing this early. Yeah. Okay. Where are we going next?
How about pending posts?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. I was not prepared.
That's okay. That's okay.
Some of our best shows I really think are sometimes crappy, and then I listen to it.
Just like pull stuff out of her ass.
We've done that quite a bit. And hi to my friend Leanne. We're gonna get through the magic of the internet. We found each other. She was the person I hung out with most, like, senior year in high school.
Oh.
I have some really funny stories that I can't tell on air, because... Anyway.
Was she there to see your electric chair? Did she go to the reunion?
No, but if she would have known I was going, she would have showed up.
Okay.
But again, I didn't plan on staying. We're going to pending post, because I did my homework last night.
Alrighty.
Soberish Deb did this.
Okay.
So, let's get there.
Sober-ish?
Well, yeah. I didn't get off of work until almost 7:30.
Okay.
And I'm planning to meet the gang at 11. So I had to stay sober-ish because
Gotcha.
I was going to meet people at the bar.
Gotcha.
So you can't be rocked.
Right. Okay.
But then again, you don't want to spend a fortune at the bar, so you have a couple before you go down.
Right.
Yeah, and it's the bottom of the hill, so it's
Just
not
roll
like...
down that hill.
And roll on back
back
up. Okay, we're going to pending posts. Okay. Mel S. finally got to the post office and says, "Thanks, I wasn't able to get to the post office. She was laid up with a sprained knee, but her hubby brought her package." So I told you I was busy sending shit out. So I'm going to say hello. I love when people get their shit and love it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Speaking of which...
What do you have?
Ta-da!
Oh, you have a package.
Yeah, and I'm very
Open it way over there.
I'm going to try and open it way over here.
Okay.
Try and talk over whatever
Ripping that thing open.
deafening roar might come out of ripping paper and crinkly bubble wrap. And
Just do real fast, like a Band-Aid. There you go. What's in there?
It comes to us from a K. Smith in West Virginia.
Okay.
And see, hi Chris. I looked her up and she's like 4 hours away. Cause see, I go to West Virginia. Ooh, I dropped something.
Oh, so it's not close West Virginia. It's like far away
It's
West Virginia.
4 hour away.
Oh man.
Well, the Panhandle's right there. Like I could cross
Right.
the Panhandle into Ohio within 4 miles.
Right.
Something like that. Look, we got.
You just hurt my eardrums.
It's a Kool-Aid Man lollipop.
Oh, get out.
I love it.
That is amazing.
Oh, look, we got Valentine's.
They're Kool-Aid Valentines.
We got
my
pagan
God.
Kool-Aid. Oh, you got mine and I got yours. Okay.
Okay, these are the best Valentines I've
This
ever
is the
seen
best
in my life.
Valentine I have ever seen.
It is a Kool-Aid card with a Kool-Aid lollipop attached to it.
Purple.
Oh my God.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, we got to read the
This
note.
is the most fantastic thing.
Found these at my local Dollar Tree and thought of you guys. Oh, yeah. Chris.
These are
Amazing.
fantastic. Oh my God.
We're going to have to get pictures of these.
Absolutely.
So I will let them sit there. I couldn't figure out what was in the little package. The Dollar Tree. Why did I not find these at the Dollar Tree?
Oh my God.
And have you seen the meme going around Facebook?
Which one?
It's an empty Kool-Aid picture. The guy.
Yeah.
There's no
Okay.
Kool-Aid in it.
Okay.
And right next to it is just the liquid without the pitcher.
Uh-huh.
So is the Kool-Aid Man the actual picture or the liquid inside the picture? I've never thought about that.
I
Or
thought he was both.
I was going to say, or is like the liquid his blood like ours is? It's you got to have both.
No, because I mean, the Kool-Aid is what you drink. It's got to be the liquid.
But the pitcher is what moves around and screams, oh yeah, and busts through walls.
So it's a combination.
Whatever happened to that Kool-Aid pitcher that I had that I gave you?
I have no idea.
And Kool-Aid cups. We took them to a meet and greet
Right.
like a year and a half ago.
They're not in my car because I sold that car. So
I just so totally forgot that we like had.
Right.
I had 2 clear Kool-Aid pitchers
I
at home.
swear you took them home with you because I do not have them.
I've been all over my house looking for shit and I haven't come across them and totally. Okay, I have to write this down. Look for Kool-Aid pictures.
You sure it's not in your car?
Are you kidding me?
What do you mean?
My car's been cleaned out 92 times since then.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Say something while I write this.
No, I'm thinking of where the hell they could be.
And there were cups with it too, because we serve Kool-Aid at the meet and greet out of it.
Well, of course we do. You got to have Kool-Aid at the meet and greet.
Sarah L, thank you for the pierogi sauruses. We get these a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And Melody is an ex-member, and she is over the cult recovery and support group on Facebook.
That's the new one.
Yes.
Okay.
And she is giving us lots of stuff, and anything I have, I try and send her way. Who joins cults and why? We're going to approve that one. Okay.
That would be an interesting read.
Well, you can read it now. Okay. See, I just read about the Kool-Aid. See, this is one of those rare memes I post.
Yeah, I have not seen that
Oh,
one.
okay. Sarah L. Yes, that's who gave it to me.
All right, Sarah.
Is the Kool-Aid Man the jar or the liquid? So, we're going to prove you.
Now, I'll be thinking about that all day.
Because it's worthy of thought.
It so is.
Which one is it? Or is it both?
It's both.
I
I'm
say it's
going with
both.
It's got to be both.
Or maybe the liquid is like in control of the picture. Like we're
The
in control.
picture?
Pitcher.
Oh. I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
The Kool-Aid pitcher.
Okay.
Maybe the liquid is in control of the Kool-Aid pitcher. Like we're in control of the car. Like the car isn't us.
Gotcha.
We're in the car controlling it.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Okay, that's what
we're
going
with. Mm-hmm.
Colette W shared with us that you can buy from Wilton. Wilton's a cake company that has all kinds of candy and decorating supplies.
Okay.
They sell an edible gold spray, and you can turn Oreos or anything into coins for St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And I got really cool stretchy pants to wear for St. Patrick's Day, so it better be freaking warm.
Oh, you just like segued right into stretchy pants from the gold coins.
Anyway.
So do you have plans for St. Patrick's Day? What day of the week does it fall on?
I don't know, but I'm usually done working by no later than 7 or 8 o'clock at the latest. And look at this. Shine S. She's very new to the group. But she says if I need to really get rid of the tampons, I could like market them like this.
Oh my gosh.
They're in used meat trays with
That's so fun with cellophane.
With cellophane over it with a sticker on it, maybe at a yard sale or something.
That's so funny.
No, sweetheart, I give them away. I have a garbage bag full left. I'll have to post a picture later.
Oh my god.
Along with all the other pictures.
St. Patrick's Day is a Tuesday. Do you work on Tuesday or?
I'll either be at your house or
well,
your
maybe
brother's
not.
house.
Depends on what Tuesday it is, though.
I'll either be at your house or your brother's house.
I didn't realize you used to do them the same day, but now they're staggered.
Oh, no. That's right. He's
See?
a Friday. You're a Tuesday.
See?
Oh, my God.
You're giving me that look like I don't know what I'm talking about.
Shayna A. asked what the other Facebook page was called. We've already discussed that. It was the Cult Support and Recovery Group. And Mel, you're not an admin. Share something about your page so other people can find it through my page.
There you go.
Yay, me. I try to be technologically not inept, but it doesn't happen often. Okay, where are we going? Did that.
Any more pending posts?
I'm trying to get there. Janelyn S. reminds us to be someone who makes you happy, because no matter who you're with, if you're not happy with yourself,
Not going to be happy.
you're not going to be happy with somebody else. So thank you for those words of wisdom. Sometimes people forget that.
Mm-hmm.
Chris S. Shared a nice little thing. And it's somebody just holding one of those Me Too signs real big.
Uh-huh.
And the person next to her is holding a really tiny one that says Me Too.
Mm-hmm.
And the caption says, no matter how small your story may seem to you, how brief, how unnoticed, they are all significant and as important as the rest. No amount of abuse is okay. Stand together and help uplift each other. So I cannot stress to you guys enough, don't compare your trauma to somebody else's or what somebody else went through. If it hurt you, it's significant.
And it's valid.
And it's valid. And what I went through, what Laura's gone through, everybody's gone through shit in life.
Just different
believe it or not.
kinds. Just different kinds.
We're just all dealt different shit. And sometimes it sucks. I actually pulled over on the way over here. I'm always flipping through the radio station if I remember that I'm supposed to listen to music. Because most of the time I just drive in silence because you're not supposed to listen to music.
Okay.
The things I just still grapple with sometimes. There was a song playing. A woman sings it. I don't even know what channel it was on because I'm chanting in my head. Next chance to get pulled over because, squirrel.
Right.
But it was a song about being a headlight in a dark night. And it talks about, talk about what happened to you. It's valid. And your story could lead somebody else out of the darkness. And then in turn will be a headlight themselves,
Right.
to help somebody else. So yeah, guys, anything you've gone through, you're going through, which kind of leads me to what I was gonna kind of talk about today, if that's all right with you.
Go for it.
I think I got through pending posts, but I'm really not sure. I've been talking to my youngest son a lot lately. I mean, a lot is, once a week, once every 2 weeks, sometimes.
Well, for you guys, that's a lot.
Sometimes twice a day. And as a mom, when he left, my first thought was to protect him, to not call him, to not text him, because I was sure his dad would probably be checking or taking his phone. And
okay.
I never wanted the risk of his dad finding out that I was trying to contact him, or heaven forbid, he texted me back or called me back. And as a mom, that was a hard one to swallow, to pretend your child doesn't exist, that you can't reach out to
I
them.
can't even imagine.
He was 13 and considered an adult at that point. In the state that I lived in, he was totally within his rights. At 12 years old, you could choose whatever parent you want to live with. So there was nothing I could do other than make him resent me, to try and drag him back to a place he really didn't want to be. But hearing the words, or even seeing them texted to me, "I love you, Mom," or "I love you too, Mom," it's like, I don't know, water to a thirsty plant.
Yeah.
Something that you've been denied for so long, that, I mean, I'm sure you hear that from Sammy all the time. I went for years without it.
I cannot even begin to imagine how that feels.
It was really shitty. See, I'm almost in tears.
So am I. So am I.
But I had to keep him safe.
Mm-hmm.
And it was never even discussed between us when he left or afterwards, because he very, very rarely texted me or called me. I think the longest we went was 2 years at one point.
Oh my God.
And to just sit and, I mean, not a day goes by that I don't think about him. And to not want to get him in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I'm trying to break a habit here, because for so many years I couldn't call or text. So now I have to try and remember I can do that.
Yeah, you can.
I can. From what I know, what I can say, he's doing well, and he's trying to get his life together, like, ooh, sorry guys, every other young person that leaves there. So many of them have joined the military, or feel like they're just so lost and alone. Oh, now I'm sniffling.
Yeah, Kleenex.
No, I'm good. A friend of mine asked me the other day, Drizzle. Hi, Drizzle. Of course, she's not up to this episode yet, but she'll get to it. But she'd been asking her friends lately, what motivates you to get out of bed every morning? What motivates you, Laura?
My job. During the week. You got no choice. No, things that you have planned.
She said that she got a variety of answers.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was, I get up every day to try and make the world a better place, because it's a shitty freaking place.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm always telling everybody to be kind. You know what I mean? And her answers that she got from other people were, my pets need me, my kids need me. And I realized my answer has changed over the years. My kids, for a really long time, were my motivation to get up, to have a life, to do better.
Because they needed you.
Because they needed me.
Mm-hmm.
And when we started doing this, if you would have asked me 10 years ago, there would have been no way I would be doing this, because my kids weren't 18 yet, and they could still need me. They did need me. I was always there in case he wanted to come home, and I couldn't put him in jeopardy. And that's a lot of the reason I've never really talked about my youngest son. After 22, we all know who's listening. Hi, Culty people. But yeah, burden lifted off of my heart the day that I realized he left and he was not going back. He went there to have a dad. And lo and behold, he didn't have a dad.
Didn't get one.
No. He still remembers being left at home to get the mail and take care of the dog, because dad was taking Jennifer and his real family on vacation.
Oh my God, jeez.
He said that one stung. I'm not going to tell the story. That's his story to tell, but he made the best of it.
Oh my God. How do you do that to your kid?
You're just a shitty dad and a shitty person.
You're just a shitty person, period.
He's lost his two oldest children at this point. He lost Jesse when Jesse was 8 or 9. Jess wants nothing to do with the man. And his second oldest son has just walked away. So, yeah. My motivation to get out of bed every day changes, I guess. And I really never noticed that. I actually choose to do good and nice things against the grain because it's harder to live that way. It's really easy to do shitty bad things. It's really easy to steal stuff.
Yep.
Every house I go into, there's something I would love to have, but I would never take in a million years. I know the houses that I can freely take a piece of candy or a cookie, and I don't consider that stealing. Other houses, I would never dream of touching a thing because they've never told me I could. Right. Oh, and your brother offered me like a 5-pound bag of Halloween candy like last week, the week before.
Halloween candy?
They expected a lot of trick-or-treaters and it rained that day.
Funny.
And
Did you take it? You should take it to work.
I didn't think about it. I should have.
I'll see him today.
If it's still there, I'll take it.
I'll see him today. I'll be like, hey, by the way.
But it's funny because, like, they had these Sarris's chocolate-covered pretzels, okay?
Those are to die for.
And, like, 2 weeks later, they were half gone. And, like, 2 weeks later, there was, like, one in there. And 2 weeks later, there was one pretzel again. And I'm like, man, it's been a month and a half. There's no way somebody's been saving this pretzel. And I ate it. And then I had to apologize. And Erica was like, oh, no, eat whatever you want. You know, and so I was into their Halloween candy for a while. Thanks, guys. They don't listen to us still.
They don't listen. My brother doesn't listen.
Oh, shit. I'd love to. I think I'm going to start a Facebook thread on our page about what motivates you to get out of bed every morning.
That is a good question.
I never really thought about it until she asked me. And I guess I said mine is because I'm at the point in my life that I can do what I want. I don't have to go home. I can take a road trip. I'm not responsible for anybody but me. My kids are grown. And again, 10 years ago, if you would have asked me to do this, it wouldn't have been possible because I still would have been afraid. And I'm not afraid anymore. And I actually got in touch with, she got in touch with me. Okay. And I asked if I could share, and she said, yes. Here, I'm going to show you something that I really can't share. This is her and her husband. They were getting betrothed or something was happening.
Okay.
This is her mother, my nephew, her daughter, and her son.
Okay.
One of her sons.
Okay.
That's the little girl that my son was supposed to marry. Okay.
Gotcha.
I am going to post this picture. She said I could post that. It breaks my heart that her mom is still there. Ugh. Okay. There's a picture. Look how alike they look.
Oh my gosh.
But she couldn't believe I kept these pictures. And she says, you kept it that long. It's been 2.5 years since we left. And I'm just starting to catch my breath. It took a really long time for us to leave. Her son actually left first, okay?
And how old was he?
I don't know. I don't know. But they spent 22 years there.
Oh, my God.
I am amazed at the people that last that long. She said that she was miserable for at least 10 of them. And of course, it doesn't start out that way. You're there with family.
Right.
She was a really, really good friend of mine. And she said by the time that she left, she wasn't really liked at all because she'd become outspoken. Okay.
Questioning, probably.
And again, she had a family. And you do your best to try and leave with your family. But some of them are so ingrained. Kenny.
Oh, my gosh.
I really, honestly, Laura, tried to get excommunication papers, and I sadly never got them.
Because you would have framed them.
I would have framed them. I would be on the front page of our Facebook page instead of like that
Instead of our
lonely
picture.
train
Instead
track
of our picture.
They actually tried to get her husband back. Okay?
Oh, wow.
But not her and her kids.
And why is that?
Because they loved his money.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember what he does, but he's very skilled at it and brought them a shit fuck ton of money.
Alrighty. Of course they wanted him back.
Just like Kenny. Kenny makes them and I told her Kenny's still a lackey sucker for him. Because he wants to be an elder.
He wants to be an elder.
The carrot is always dangling in front of him. Let's see. Oh, I told her about my youngest son leaving, and how much I've missed him. I've seen him twice, and she said that she can understand how much I missed him, and she saw him a few times when her and her husband did commercial work for Ken.
Oh, wow.
And she never really thought to take pictures or anything. Of course, she's a member. Hooray! Kenny's son came back.
Right.
Left devil wife.
Right.
I'm sure I'm Satan's sister to all of these people.
I'm sure you are.
know. But I asked her if I could put the picture on her, and she said she could. Ooh.
Was that the same text?
I don't know. She just asked that I keep her name out of it and stuff, which that's always been my biggest concern, hasn't it, since we started this?
Oh, absolutely.
A lot of times I refer to people as they. I don't even tell you whether it's a he or a she.
Right.
Whether it's somebody who still has people there or who doesn't. And gosh, they found out about us in episode 22, Shifty and Shady Shit. And
hello.
my friend that I'm supposed to be getting together with and discuss old times and stuff, my high school friend, she's a little late to the show, but she's like, oh my gosh, you better be careful. They might be out to get you. And, episode 23, I'm not suicidal, got good breaks.
Right.
And, they better freaking hope nothing happens to me. Hold on. And she told us that we're doing a really good job. And from what she hears, a lot of people have left and are leaving because it's getting crazier and crazier. Okay.
Such as how?
Would you like to know?
Oh, yeah.
I theorized this in Real Estate Scams. I don't remember what episode that was.
Okay, right.
Something about them building some town, and they're going to have legalized.
They're going to have their own town.
I told you I had to look it up.
Oh,
But
man.
there's a town somewhere that one of the requirements is if you are over the age of 18, you are required to have your concealed carry for that town. You are required to have at least one firearm. They have less than a 2% crime rate. And the crime rate is people that are dumb enough to drive past a billboard saying, hey, we built this town. We own this town. We will shoot your dumb ass if you do anything stupid. And
Little Man Town.
can you imagine? But yeah, she says these are the rumors that.
Oh my gosh.
And remember, I told you other people told me he's buying up every
Yes.
scrap of
Yep.
freaking land
Yep.
he can.
Can you imagine what that would do to his ego? To have his own town, and it's going to be named after him.
I know they put up their own road sign. Okay, now see the town that they're situated in. I mean, everybody knows what town they're in, but I'm still not going to say the name of the town. But according to Little Man, you're supposed to, according to the scriptures, you're supposed to ask it Abel. Okay.
They're supposed to what?
Ask it Abel. Abel is a place.
Oh,
Along
okay.
with, like Cain and Abel.
That's what I thought you were talking about. Yeah.
Abel is the protected place where he who has all of the answers is.
Okay.
So, excuse me, I need a drink.
Is that milk, water, coffee?
Coffee in a soda cup.
Okay. I'm asking you if you're drinking water. What a stupid question.
Once in a while I have water when I forget all my other crap. Now where the press room is, it's on T&P Lane. T.P. Lane. Okay?
Toilet paper lane.
They use their own as Truth and Prosperity.
Okay, I like toilet paper better.
Toilet paper lane. Oh my God. Anyway, the town obviously has a name. Okay. But he has proclaimed that, of course, it's been changed to protect it. And so he renamed it Abel.
Okay.
Because you're supposed to ask it Abel.
Gotcha.
So he put up his own damn road sign at the end of the dirt road where you turn to go down to where the gates are. And hi, Brandon. Brandon and his wife drove down that road before they had our shirts, and he's like, he's doing like gang signs or something in front of their little. You know how you can buy like Laura Way and you hang it on your wall.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
just like their fake award,
Yes.
they have their little street sign up. Okay.
Oh my God.
But yeah,
Oh,
they're
these people.
and I'm sure they're going to call it Abel too once they have
Oh, I'm sure.
Ask It Abel. Isn't it scary that they figured out that they could literally have their own town with their own laws,
Unbelievable.
with their own elected officials?
Oh, and I'm sure there'll be a quote election. Give me a break.
I don't know, but we're just gonna have to find where this one's gonna run to.
Oh yeah.
I was really see, look, I told her episode 90. It's entitled Real Estate Scams. And we talked about they have their own real estate company. Anyway, we're done with that part of that. But is that not scary as shit?
That is unbelievable that they could have their own. That's so freaky.
Yeah.
And their own laws. I wonder if like pedophilia will be allowed.
I
Probably won't be frowned upon.
Well, listen, the state that they are in, okay? A lot of laws haven't been changed on the books. I mean, look up loony laws on Google.
Oh, a lot of states are like that. Yeah.
Now, this state was settled back in cowboys, Indians, railroad, no
Right.
cars yet.
Right.
And the mortality rate back in the pioneers was very high. Okay. Whether you died in childbirth, you died as a child, you lived to be
Like
the ripe old
cholera
age
or
of 40.
something.
You lived to be the ripe old age of 40.
Right.
It's still on the books in that state that you can be 13 years old with the permission of one parent to marry. Okay?
That is nauseating.
I also find it nauseating, but again, look up loony laws. I believe.
Well, yeah, but back then you were able to get married at 13 because you didn't live that long, like we were saying.
I believe here in Pennsylvania it's illegal to give blowjobs. But who's actually going to enforce this? The blowjob police? Come on.
The BJ police.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. Laws, and we have so many laws in this country that you're probably a criminal and don't even know it, Laura.
Probably.
Yeah,
there are states that have really ridiculous laws that made sense at the time.
I think in Montana it's illegal to put a moose in your car. Who puts a moose in your car?
Good luck trying to do that.
Maybe somebody steals baby moose. Is it mooses? Moose?
Moose. I think
Mouse is mice.
moose.
Cactus is cacti. Multiple Jesus would be Jesus.
Moose. I think it's moose.
Anyway, we're getting...
We could sit here for 10 minutes trying to discuss this.
Oh my. Okay. Kathy F. wrote to me and said, "Hello. You said how a lot of the former child members who got the hell out are LGBT. And she says, just a thought. Maybe those kids are much more motivated to leave. It would be very, very hard place to grow up. LGBT. You'd have to leave just to be yourself.
Oh,
Thanks for the podcast. I enjoy it every week."
That's a real good point.
I never thought about it that way either.
That would be some damn good motivation.
Especially, like I said, I can only remember twice that 2 male couples came, and it wasn't even the same feast. And they were both made to be so uncomfortable that they packed up and left, wouldn't you?
Well, you know what? I'm glad they were made to be uncomfortable so they didn't get sucked into all of that.
That's a good point. But can you imagine being in love with somebody? You've been together for years and you're going to find God. You agree with all of these pamphlets and literature, and you've actually paid your money to be there and bought holy garments and books. And all of a sudden, your counselors are telling you you're an abomination. You can't live with your partner. You can't touch. You can't kiss. Nothing. You can be friends.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine living like that?
Oh, and the Bible says do not judge. But we'll forget that.
I don't know what to tell you. Where are we going?
Do you have any bread sacks?
No, they haven't been doing bread sacks lately.
It's probably because they're listening and they know we're making fun of them.
Do you really think they would?
I don't.
I really thought they'd take down that fake award, which was, by the way, the winter solstice, which was December 12th at around noontime. If you guys want to scroll through their pictures.
It was the 12th?
The 21st.
You said the 12th.
I got dyslexia in my head right now. You try and get things right, and it's not always right, okay?
So I think we had like a 5-minute discussion on when the solstice was.
I don't know. What am I looking for?
Anything from...
Look, I posted this picture too. It was from the day of the Great Chicken Chase.
What is the Great Chicken Chase?
That's when my friend Terry's son grabbed the chicken and chucked it like 20 feet in the air and didn't know that like chickens couldn't fly, and it was a big. It was bad.
Sort of like the WKRP and the turkeys.
Yes, very much so. This angry turkey did chase me. I had to get away from the angry turkey.
I can honestly say I've never been chased by an angry turkey.
They're worse than ducks.
Are they fast?
They're pretty darn quick when
they're pissed off.
And see, my son's trying to save me.
Aw.
He was all of like 1.5, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, that was the Great Chicken Chase. Okay.
So why is the turkey there if it's the chicken chase?
Because my friend had turkeys along with the chickens.
Oh, okay.
And somebody snapped a picture of me with the angry turkey, and I was actually trying to reason with the turkey, going, I'm not here to hurt you, buddy. That's why I'm bent over looking like I'm talking to
with
it.
The turkey.
And did you see how he was all bristled all up?
Oh, yeah.
He was not happy with me.
Oh, my God.
And I had to take off running.
Oh, my gosh. So did that poor chicken make it?
No.
Oh, no.
You had to ask.
I had to ask.
There was a gaggle of children there today, and it was really the first traumatic death type incident that, yeah, we're not going to talk about this.
All right, sorry I brought it up.
It's okay.
We'll leave it at the turkey.
Little man predicted the flu outbreak.
He did?
Yes!
Where? When?
In his 5th book. Chapter 31.
What's it say?
Book of Little Man.
Sure, what's it say?
It says, in Matthew 24/7, it speaks about the epidemics that are coming. The flu epidemics could be a big start to this. Fear-mongering. Ooh.
Oh, my God. So he didn't mention the coronavirus.
No, but apparently at some point, I mean, we lived through Ebola and the swine flu and other assorted shit along the way in the years, right? So at some point, you know, somebody remembered, because you're supposed to rehearse this shit and keep playing it and playing it.
And what's so funny is that's so generic. That can be like pulled out and used at any point in time. It's so generic. But now he's claiming he predicted it. That's perfect.
And this is the month of the donkeys.
Oh, right.
God bless your watch night as we diligently search for God's 12th new moon. Donkeys, praise God.
So we're in the month of the asses.
And apparently the masses is known as the asses.
Oh my God.
And I've showed you their memes that they have all these donkeys in the background, and they're all convinced that that's a good thing. I don't get it. I'm gonna have to doctor this one because I can black that out.
Right, black that out.
And there's a donkey in the background.
Perfect.
Now, Lil Man is quoted 12 of 12. I can't read the in-between dates.
Gotcha.
No rabbits. Don't lay eggs on Easter. You know, it's all a bunch of lies. Look at the cute little bunny.
No rabbits?
It
Oh my
says,
gosh.
no, comma, rabbits don't lay eggs on Easter, period. See, read it. Look at
I
it.
don't think anyone ever said that the rabbits do lay eggs. They just deliver them.
Oh, he just used to ridicule all of the
Oh,
holidays as they
God.
were coming up. I mean, any holiday that was coming up, you know, Santa's a pedophile and will diddle you and give you presents, and you know, hot cross buns are to the Queen of Heaven, and if you eat a hot cross bun on Easter, you're worshiping Satan.
They're pretty damn good. Leave those hot cross buns alone.
That's the first song that you learn on your little recorder in first
Exactly.
grade. Hot cross buns. Hot cross buns. And that's the only part I remember. I don't know.
I don't know the rest of it either.
It's all a bunch of lies.
Oh my God.
Okay, now they are changing their vocabulary. And I want if I mention this, I'm sorry. But they're quoting Exodus 16:23, but that's not what gets me. At the bottom of this scripture and on this, it says, instead of have an awesome day, it says have a YAHSOME. Have a yawesome day. Okay?
You're killing me. You're killing me.
You're killing me, Smalls? Have a yawesome day. So are they inserting these three letters wherever they freaking
I
can?
think so.
And they're trying to make up their own cute little
Yep.
language?
Yep.
That's
Not working, guys.
It's just I see. I can even post this one without even changing anything
Yeah,
on
post
it.
that.
Oh, and they gave us a hint, a tip.
Okay.
Because remember, we didn't do doctors and cleaning supplies
Right.
and medicines.
All right, what's this tip?
Well, I totally forgot about this one, and this one actually does work and is good.
Okay.
Because you know they mix good stuff and bad stuff.
Right.
You soak orange peels in vinegar for about 2 weeks in a sealed mason jar. Then you pour the vinegar into a spray bottle, and you can use this for cleaning or bug spray, and it eliminates ants.
Oh, that's good to know about the ants.
So, yeah, ant spray. So if you got ants coming in. See, I used to use shit like this.
Well, some of it does work.
Well, no shit.
Yeah.
We're running out of time. I'll tell you about the onion sometime. Onions are good things.
Okay.
Yes. Let's see. Look. Oh gosh, I hate when I take pictures upon pictures upon pictures, and then I have to scroll
Then you have
through
to try
shit.
to find it. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. Oh, and an ex-member got back to me. I'm not going to say who it was. Remember, I posted the picture of the video of that woman who was talking. And it's the green screen queen.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. An ex-member says, was in his office a year or two ago, and it still looks exactly like this.
With the old school TV and the old school
Exactly
phone.
like it.
Oh my gosh.
We were assuming it was an old photo, but
Right.
if you got that kind of money, why wouldn't you freaking
It's like a
upgrade?
time capsule.
I don't
Oh
know.
my gosh, that's so funny.
But they also reminded me that there's a shelter under the sanctuary, which I discussed that in one episode. And there's secret ways to get into it. Okay. And someone else piped in and said, I heard about that quote unquote shelter. We just call them basements. Pretty much everybody has them. Which I thought was funny as all get out. But yeah, they're crazy nuts out there. Crazy nuts. What's your take on it?
Oh my God. Yeah. They are just so far gone.
Oh, and somebody commented privately to me. I posted that picture of my cow and all of the boy cows visiting.
Oh, right.
And they said that the first thing that came to mind was your sacrificial daughter will sit there looking at all of the men drooling at her.
So gross.
It's a gross cult.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
I actually came across a picture of the girls' choir. Okay, you had to be under a certain age, and I will show you the picture after we get off here. I don't have time to find it. half of them look
creepy.
like they're in wedding dresses, little wedding dresses. But I had another ex-member remind me that it was probably the Passover and you wear your finest.
Okay.
And of course, they're pure. They're little girls. You wear white, like you wear white in your wedding. But to me, it looked like they were parading them.
For show.
Yes.
Ugh.
In their picture section, there is actually a section, I forget what it's entitled, but I've looked at every picture. They have thousands. There's an album, which I still don't get it, but it's children, and it's just girls, and it looks like almost like mugshots. So I don't know.
Oh, God.
Anyway,
So they can go shopping.
I don't know.
Ugh.
I really, honestly don't know. We can theorize all we want about that place,
That
but
just creeps me out.
a lot of it creeps me out. I had one friend get a hold of me because I refer to, and I had heard that she was out, okay? And I was worried for so long because about 8 or 9 years ago, they were still in. And her daughter was the same age as my son. And the picture was of her daughter, a baby who couldn't be more than a few, 6, 8, 9, 10 months old, and my friend at a feast. And my heart sank because I think her daughter would have been 13, 14 years old at that point. And my heart sank and I was like, oh, please don't let her be married off and that be her little kid.
Oh, my gosh.
But my friend told me, nope, that was their late baby in life. And he's the last one that they had. And he's a wonderful kid. And everybody's out. I'm excited.
Oh, good.
They're living their good life. I always love hearing people are living their life, doing what they
way they
wanted
want
to
to.
do. They're posting achievements of what their children have accomplished, what they have accomplished. So many of the women there were told to drop out of college, drop out of school, drop out of the workforce. It was more important to spread the work, to what are you going to use that degree for? The end of the world is coming. You're putting demons in your children by letting worldly people watch them. And these people that have left the cult and have done things with their lives are some of the strongest individuals I've ever met. And by a fluke, pedophile grandpa, she got a hold of me. I really don't ever try and reach out to other people because I don't know what their status is.
Right.
And I had heard that she had gotten out, but really didn't know. And she reached out to me because her son was in pedophile elders class, something called Blue School, BLUE. I don't get it. Blue School. I was at work. I was texting yesterday. I worked all day, and she started texting me before. Well, she texted me the other day anyway, and I wasn't able to get back to her till before work yesterday. And I'm allowed the liberties every once in a while to text back and forth with people. So I'll try and find out what Blue School is.
Good Lord.
Any ideas?
No clue.
Can't be anything good. But she listens to us. She's not that far in the episodes yet. So many people got a hold of me and they've started since episode 1. Love you guys. Love you all.
Oh,
you
yes.
suffered through
You
it.
Suffered through it.
I had a lot of other things to read and stuff, but as always, how did we run out of
I don't
time?
know. It's like already past an hour.
We're getting real close to the 1-9-ish shit. And I have to go into work as early as I can for Skylar. And I haven't been working Sundays. I miss my Sunday crew. I get to go in and torture them, and I get to leave at 9. I'm excited.
right.
I don't
There
have to
you go.
close. I get out an hour
Nice.
early. So I will be sitting and drinking beer and making fun of them
There you go.
because I can do that.
There you go.
Hi, Sunday crew. I miss you guys. Anybody wants a bumper sticker, T-shirt, anything, get a hold of me. Laura's got to figure out Patreon here.
Yep.
We haven't done that in a while.
No.
Um,
I think that's it.
be kind, help out. We've all been through shit. Every single one of us on this planet has been through shit.
And being kind is free.
It's free. Smile. Whatever. I try to give candy to Walmart employees, but they're not allowed to accept anything. It might be roofied. That was the only thing. That was the only. Why can you? I can't give you a stick of gum. It might be roofied. Okay.
Well, in the messed up world we live in.
Exactly.
I understand that.
Exactly. Anyway, guys, you need somebody to talk to. You want to share something,
Reach
questions. Many ways to get a hold of us. We haven't gotten an email in a really long time. Maybe that's not the cool way to get a hold of people anymore.
I don't know.
We'll talk about checkbooks next time.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, it's been Deb.
And Laura.
And we'll talk to you next time.
Bye.
Bye guys.